chord sequence. Oh no. Yeah, boy. Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with another 르세라핌 reaction for you guys. And this is of course my album First Listen, which is called Anti-Fragile, I believe. The album is also called Anti-Fragile. If you've missed my reaction to the MV, it's literally the last thing I posted. If you're watching this in the future, or if you just come across it randomly, I do have a 르세라핌 playlist on my channel. I'm super excited. I believe there are 4 B-sides that I'm going to be listening to here. I think one's sort of like an intro song. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay guys, let's go. First track is the Hydra.
Do you think I'm fragile?
Ooh. Was that Japanese?
Do you think I'm bad?
Sorry guys, there's little flyers everywhere. Very housey. House chords. Oh. Anti-fragile. Oh, good lord. Can you hear that synth? Did you hear it? Hopefully it'll come back in. Love how gritty this is, but also quite melodic.
Storms from learning how to sail my ship.
These chords, the way it goes lower as well, then higher. What a chord sequence!
I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. Fragile.
Yo!
I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. Fragile.
Ooh, the percussion there was insane. I'm going straight on to the next B-side, which is Impurities. The Fender Rose! Oh! Oh, this chord sequence. Oh no! Giving me 90s R&B. I'm gonna pass out. Impurities, na 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 na. Impurities. Oh, good lord, give me some. Come. Oh no. Jesus. Can't believe it. Dude, was that like a harp sound? Impurities. Oh god, bro. Impurities, impurities. These melodies, who wrote this? Who wrote this? Who put the soul in this? The harmonies. There in the back. Also there's the cymbals and the drums. Oh Lord. Impurities. Impurities, impurities. Got those Fender Rhodes, the chords, the layering, the very 90s. Adlibs, the harmonies. Did you hear that? Oh my god! Impurities, impurities. At this point, do I even need to say what needs to be said in order to say for you to understand what's said and to be said in the day of the said? What I say, what I'm gonna say is, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? First of all, the Fender Rhodes. You know the Fender Rhodes is my most favorite instrument in the whole entire world, okay? The second that started, that chord sequence with the Fender Rhodes, are you what? Are you on a mad team? Bro, that sounded so fucking good. The melodies, the impurities, showing my impurities. The 90s elements that were in there, just all throughout. That was just 90s R&B galore. It was giving me New Jeans. It was giving me New Jeans. Essentially, these are kind of, 르세라핌 is actually kind of like New Jeans' older sisters in a way, right? But that's what it was giving me. And it's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I feel like we're going to get a lot more of this sound in general. But they delivered that so well. Their voices. Oh my god, their vocals. And I feel like they don't be doing too much. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very tasteful. It's very tasteful. As much as I love vocalists doing all sorts, I feel like they don't have to be doing all sorts. Major runs, major high notes, major like, do you know what I mean? Their voices are good enough. It's very, very tasteful. Very, very tasteful. They are very, very cool. That's making it into the top 5 songs I've heard this year so far. Just on first listen. No joke, no lie. I swear to you, I have my top 5 list. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go. The next track is No Celestial. Okay. Yeah. Vocals. Okay. Okay. Did she say fucking? That's so cool. See what I mean? Do-dun.
Fake rings.
Do-dun, do-dun, do-dun.
내 손으로 tear off. Times up 두 발이 닿는 순간. Just wanna live a real life. 솔직한 내 목소리를 들어줘. In the feel 난 이 순간 떨어져 down to earth. I'm no fucking angel. I'm no fucking goddess. 난 나일 뿐이야. 어지러운 세상 꽉 잡아줘 항상. Because you're by my side. I'm not afraid. Yeah. I'm not afraid. Yeah. Just wanna show you everything. 언제나 있는 그대로 믿어줘. In the feel 난 이 순간 떨어져 down to earth. I'm no fucking angel. I'm no fucking goddess. 난 나의
I'm no fucking angel, I'm no fucking goddess. Is that what you're saying?
어지러운 세상 꽉 잡아줘 항상. Because you're by my side.
That one was okay. I'm kind of bored of the rocky vibes in K-pop at the moment. I'm kind of over it at this point. I'm not as bored as the disco sounds, but I'm just kind of done with these sounds a little bit in K-pop right now. And just overall, as much as I love rock music and like pop rock and stuff like that, I don't love it as much as say like R&B. And coming off the previous song, I was never gonna love this as much as the previous one. I didn't hate it. It's not something that I'd be like, oh, I can't listen to it. But it's also not a song that I personally put on and listen to again. I do have to say though, their vocals really stood out to me in this track a lot. They just have this, like I said in the previous one, they just have this energy, this flavour to their vocals that just make them really fucking cool and enjoyable. But yeah, not my favourite. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, let's go. The next track is Good Parts. When the quality is bad, but I am.
I just wanna love myself. 난 좋을 때도 나쁠 때도 love my weakness. 화려했던 기대와는 달리 왠지
nice chords and melodies.
볼품없다 해도 find the good parts, the good parts.
Ooh.
얇은 홈화면 위로 이끌린 내 손가락만 틱틱 my 기분은 falling down. Pick of mine.
Ooh, hello register.
Pretend I'm fine. I just wanna love
Ooh,
myself.
was that strings?
좋을 때도 나쁠 때도 love my weakness. 화려했던 기대와는 달리 왠지
Ooh, the melodies in this really nice. Good parts, I love that. Ooh.
실수해도 좋아 find the good parts.
Good, 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 good,
이대로도 좋아 find the good parts. 모든 게 so blurry 하나 빠른 Polaroid 그게 때로는 better than the 4K cam.
Ooh.
내 맘을 아름답게. I just wanna love myself.
This is so pretty.
나쁠 때도 love my weakness. 화려했던 기대와는 달리 왠지 볼품없다 해도 find the good parts, the good parts.
La la la. So pretty.
아련히 남은 오늘을 wanna share. 좀 흐릿한 낮잠 behind with 마주볼 courage 그것만 충분해. Cause I don't wanna blame my weakness. 있는 그대로의 나를 사랑할래. 화려했던 기대와는 달리 왠지
Boom, I love the bass. Also, I feel like I need like pizzicato strings or something. Good, good. Good, 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 good. And I love that melody. guitars.
실수해도 좋아, find the good parts.
Dum, 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 dum. Yes, see, with strings. Bro, that was such a pretty song. I love the instrumental. I love the guitars. And I was like, listen, that sounds like little pizzicato strings like popping in like do, 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 do. And it was. I'm so glad that I got to hear it clearly in the end. Otherwise, I would have been smacking my head in trying to listen for sure if that's what it was. I loved it. It was just such a pretty song. The melodies. But it was also almost like a little bit sort of upbeat. It almost had a little bit of a fun sort of element to it, but I kind of felt like it was, I'd maybe call it like a fun ballad. Instead of having like a boring ballad at the end of the album, it was something just a little bit more sort of fun. Do you know what I mean? A little bit more sort of upbeat, and I love that. Again, their vocals, so sweet. Also, I feel like their vocals really adapt to whatever they are singing. Do you know what I mean? Since debut, I've sort of felt that, like with each song and each vibe, they kind of adapt to it. And that is like perfect. I'm gonna make up a word here, idolism. Oh no, maybe that is a word already, but not the way I mean it. I just feel like that's when you're a really good K-pop group or a really good idol, is when you can adapt to whatever vibe, theme, concept you're putting out. It's very important, but still sounding like yourself, of course. I really like that song. It was very, very pretty, and I like the like the melodies were really, really nice. I can imagine the lyrics are very, very sweet as well. My favorite song on this album was hands down Impurities. My second favorite was probably the Hydra, and then my third favorite was the title track. That's it. I've got nothing else left to say. Let me know which song or songs were your favorite on this album. And yeah, I really, really like this group, man. I really, really do. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh!